bought my PS4 back in 2013, there was 2 games that I was really excited for to launch on the system. One of the games was named Uncharted 4. The other is the unreleased game that comes out on April 20th called God of War. Now, God of War is a tentpole franchise for the PlayStation brand. This is a game that a lot of people are going to be looking forward to. And when it releases on April 20th, they actually announced a PS4 Pro bundle for the game that will allow you to play it at stunning 4K resolution. This is something a lot of people are going to be looking forward to, me included, so let's talk about it. What up everybody, it's your boy Gaming Forte, back at it with another video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, it definitely helps out the channel a lot. And yes, Sony was excited to announce today that the limited edition God of War PS4 Pro bundle, which will launch inside the game on April 20th of 2018. This system will be a fully customized PS4 Pro console inspired by Kratos' Axe. It also will come with a Leviathan Gray DualShock 4 wireless controller with the insignia on it. It also comes with a physical copy of the God of War game with all the digital content. This limited edition bundle will be available across the US and Canada for $3.99 and $4.99 respectively. Now, my thoughts on this system. First, let's get this out the way. I believe this is one of the best looking PS4 customized systems they came out with. The only one that probably is a little bit better or comes even close to this one was the Monster Hunter Worlds one. I really enjoy the color scheme of this system. I actually talked to a couple of my YouTube friends and they actually said that they didn't like the design of the drawing on it. And I can actually see what they're talking about there, because it really looks like they could have went a little bit more with the actual writings. I feel like it could have been like engravings or something like that, because what this actual image is supposed to represent is Kratos' Leviathan Axe with the ruins on the side and the graphical etchings all throughout the blade. I really enjoy that they have the gold PS4 symbol at the top right hand corner of the system compared to the middle. It basically just brings the whole theme together. And when I first saw this console, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I must have it. It fits perfectly into the actual theme of what I like a actual system to have. It has a beautiful color scheme. It has some of the nice little etchings on it that I wish was engraved, but I'm not gonna nitpick too much there. But it does seem like Sony went a little bit further on this one to actually bring the theme that they were actually looking for a God of War system. Now, a lot of people are gonna probably look at this system and says that this really doesn't speak to what God of War is. There's no Omega symbol on it or anything, and it also doesn't have any type of iconic themes that actually tie it to past God of War games before this one. Now, I understand that Sony is rebooting God of War. This is a whole nother reimagination of what they want the actual character to be seen in. It's actually different gameplay, so I'm not really too upset about that, but I do wish that they went a little bit further with a little bit more of the character that Kratos actually is, and they included that into the actual design of the system. Like I said, the Omega symbol would have been something good, but guys, even with that being said, this system looks amazing. People are still going to go out in drones and pick it up, because this is the type of system that people that already have a PS4 Pro are really going to be interested in this system. Now, one way you can actually go about picking up this system is trading it in at GameStop. Right now, they have a 25% bonus when you trade in any system. A PS4 Pro trades in for normally $200, which will actually take this up to $250 if you do it during this promotion. That will actually get you this God of War system for less than $150. Now, if you're already planning on picking up God of War, subtract that actual $60 from the actual price tag, you'll be getting this sleek brand new system for just under $90. That is an awesome deal for anybody that's interested in picking up a themed version of a system without really breaking the bank. So if this is something you're really interested in, make sure you don't swindle this opportunity to get a little bit more money for your original system, so we can upgrade it to this system and you can have it available to you on April 20th when it releases with the game. Now, before I finish out this video, there's one thing I do want to actually tell you about why you probably want to upgrade to this system. Some people are going to probably say, man, there's no regular base PS4 version of this system, and I'm going to tell you why you actually want to pick this one up versus just having a base version of the system. When it comes to the PS4 Pro, if you have a 4K TV, God of War will output at a dynamic 4K resolution. It would actually achieve that 2160p through checkerboarding. And if you are a player that's on a 1080p TV, you're actually going to get super sampling that's going to downsample that 4K signal to a 1080p display, and you're still going to get that sharper, crisper image without the loss of all the texture qualities that you're going to get from not having a 4K TV. And another thing that you actually want to take advantage of is the HDR lighting in the wide color gamut that's going to be available with TVs that support HDR. Now that last feature will actually be introduced across all PS4s, so you don't have to have a PS4 Pro for that. But I will just tell you this, after having my Xbox One X ever since it's come out, after having a PS4 Pro, you will actually notice a huge difference in the lighting of the HDR and the actual resolution that you'll get from the gameplay. Now, it doesn't say anything about a 60 FPS mode when it comes to actually playing God of War, and that's a little bit disappointing because I know a lot of people will really love to play God of War at 60 frames per second, and I understand that they're changing the gameplay and game style of it a lot to actually give us this immersive storytelling mode where it looks visually awesome and it's going to be like a little bit more slower paced gameplay. But I really do wish they added a 60 FPS mode, and I understand that this is going to probably be more of an open world God of War game compared to previous installments of the franchise, and it's a little bit harder for these systems to actually pull that off. Even the Xbox One X has a hard time even achieving anything above 30 FPS when it comes to the open world games. Hopefully this is something that can be conquered in the near future. I won't hold my breath for it. Maybe when the next iteration of systems from Microsoft and Sony come out, we will actually get this implementation on a much greater scale, because as of right now, not too many games actually take advantage of that FPS when it comes to 60 frames per second that a lot of gamers really want in their games. But in closing in this video, I definitely want to say, Sony, this is an amazing looking system. This is one of the very first ones that I actually can say they actually put a little bit more effort into, that I really like the design of it. One thing, like I said earlier, I wish they would actually engrave those etchings into the system instead of just having them drawn on. That's one thing I wish they would have did. And now that I look at it, the actual gold writing or lettering or just hieroglyphics that's in the very front of the system in the middle piece, if the whole middle piece of that system was like gold, that would just set this off so hard. The one thing I like about what Color Wave does with their system is you can like actually individually paint the different panels on your system, and it makes it look even more customized because it just looks great. But enough on what I think. What do you guys think? Is this a system that you're interested in? Do you already have a PlayStation 4 Pro? If you do, are you going to trade it in to actually pick this one up? I want to hear that from you in the comment section. And as I always say, thanks for watching this video. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Like this video if you like the content. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. Turn on those notifications. It's gonna let you know the next time one of my videos go live. It's your boy Gaming Forte. You guys have a great week, and I'm gonna talk to you in the next video. Peace.